Good morning. Welcome to Miss C-Suite. This morning I want to introduce my friend Lauren. The reason why I wanted to interview her today is because she has 10 years of experience in the fitness industry, and now she has 3 years of experience owning her own business. So I thought she'd be a really great person to share with other professional women and have her give her insight. Lauren, do you want to continue a little bit more about your experience?
Sure. So I played softball in college and all growing up, and through college, I have to be honest, I hated conditioning. And it was the thing that I was nervous in the morning when my alarm went off, and even through conditioning, I always had resistance to it. And so after college, I actually learned to love it because no one was telling me what to do. And so in my head, I thought, I can't be the only one that feels this way. How can I do this for a living and help change people's lives that are resistant to exercising? It's just amazing to see the transition that people go through emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, and how important working out is in our lives.
As someone who now has tons of experience in the fitness industry, what's something that you have learned that surprised you in your job?
I still find it every day with clients, it's their commitment to themselves and putting themselves as the first person in their schedule when they wake up, in their calendar, with their family. And it's something that no matter how committed you may be, it's still a struggle to put yourself first. And so that's a big part of what I do in coaching, is how to put yourself before everything else on your list for the day.
What's your why? Why do you do this work?
The transformation. So whether it's a physical transformation, emotional, spiritual, just to see from when a client walks in the door and I do a consultation with them, and then to look throughout their journey, which some clients I've been working with for 9 years. So to see where they started, and when they sit down and say what their goals are, throughout the journey, it's constantly evolving. So the transformation for me is the why, because they may come in with one fitness goal and they may have accomplished 5 that they never even realized that they could. So definitely their transformation.
That sounds like an amazing experience. And so kind of obviously aiming towards our audience, what do you see as the biggest challenges for professional women?
Time, I would say, is the very obvious one. You may be traveling, or from the time you wake up until the time you get home, you're tired. So energy is also a big one.
Yeah.
And with time then trickles down to commitment. So if I only have X amount of hours in a day, I need to work. I want to meet my friend for dinner or whatever the case may be. And then by the end, before you know it, your day is over. So I definitely think time, I'm even guilty of this too. I think, oh, well, I'm really busy tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to fit my workout in. And then when I actually open my calendar, there are spaces.
Yeah.
So really getting clear on, and I also think it goes back to what your goals are. So when you have written down goals, you will want to let go of the excuses and find the time in your schedule.
Yeah. Going back to your why.
Exactly.
I alluded to this question. How often do you recommend a professional woman exercises to remain healthy?
So don't hold your breath, or hold your breath maybe. Every day.
Wow.
Which sounds like, whoa, I don't know if I can do that. That's like an hour of my day. But
yeah.
When you really break it down, if you figure you're doing 3 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week of some form of strength training or class that you might be passionate about.
Yeah.
1 or 2 days of yoga or a mindful movement, which we'll talk about later, I really feel is very important, especially for working professional women. And then something like an outdoor hike, or something like dancing, or something that might not be considered, or people may not think is working out, something enjoyable. Walking with a friend is considered exercise. So I really feel that moving every single day, whether it's 1 hour of your time, whether it's 4 minutes of your time, is extremely important because, like I said, it will help you stay present in every other area of your life. In a working world as women, it's hard to just stop and appreciate everything that we do and how hard we work and how successful we are. I feel like it's always on to the next thing, like on the go, as you mentioned above. And the breathing, actually, that just came up for me too. You learn a form of breathing that you can carry throughout your day whenever you need it.
Yeah.
It always will bring you back to being present and also being in your body. So if you have a stressful job or if you have a huge to-do list, we need breathing to survive anyways. Mm-hmm. And so just that practice itself, I feel like is extremely important.